I have waited. I have two. How can you not be romantic about baseball stories?
It's easy. You have to like baseball to be romantic about it.
Oh, no, you don't.
I don't?
No, just the very stories themselves, which is what hooks you, by the way.
Well, some of them are great. That's true. Some of them are actually really, really, really good. The book Ball 4 was full of them. It's true. You remember the book.
Who wrote Ball 4? Detroit pitcher.
No, an umpire.
No, that was with the...
yeah.
He was the gay umpire guy.
Was he the gay umpire?
Yeah, remember he had to have what did Nolan Ryan give him? A stainless steel cup?
Okay. Nolan
threw a fastball, and one of the few times he missed his target, and the catcher couldn't catch up with it, and the umpire did. And shattered the protective piece.
Oh, my. I believe that.
The next time Nolan was pitching and he was there, he brought him a present.
Here, to wear this. From now on, your nickname is Clank.
I still think Ball 4 was a different book, though.
No, I thought it was the older guy from the 70s who told the stories about, you can't get every pitch right. I thought he was an umpire, National League umpire. National League?
A vampire?
Campfire.
And
ceasefire.
Paraplayers. I don't know.
That's it.
Where was I now?
You're starting the show.
Yeah, you would have thought that, wouldn't you?
Well, one might hope.
I have two stories that will make you... It's why people are romantic about baseball.
Okay.
Oh, now stop right there. This is where we went off of the rails the last time.
I love romantic stories of baseball and, kissing and hugging and fondling.
If you want to like and subscribe and follow us, I can't imagine why you would at this exact moment. But if you'd like to, please, we'd appreciate that. There's a bell thing that you should ring or click or crack, I guess. I don't know. You can leave us a comment where you're enjoying this travesty. Or if you have a longer missive or a story you'd like to share.
Shuck.
If you have a witty question, comment, conundrum, or snark, please, we could use some really good snarks.
Yes, I like good snarks.
TITR@netradio.network will do the job.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Verkinnes. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
This from the Standard via Patrick Reed. Mark Gibbon, 62.
Why isn't the gibbon a great ape, by the way? It's the only one that's not the only aminals that looks like apes. Not a gibbon. He's the only one. They looked and said, "No, that is just not a great ape." I'm sorry.
Well, maybe it's part of the okay apes.
It's the only one there.
What about half-assed apes? Maybe we could get
still the only one there.
Mark Gibbon,
have to say it in like Latin.
62, was with his family at the Solterra Resort in Davenport, Florida, when he reportedly got into an argument over the, quote, stipulations of his will, end quote. According to the Polk County Sheriff's Office, Gibbon attempted to push the relative, 33, underwater in the pool at their place near Disney World.
That's not nice.
Now, I have it on good authority. This guy wasn't even from Florida. What is it with Florida?
Yeah, Jim Boughton wrote Ball 4, you moron.
Stay on topic.
It's still a pretty good book. Sorry.
Must be something in the water in Florida that pulls this out. Anyway, the guy's granddaughter, 9, reportedly jumped into the pool to try to save her mother, but he pushed her away. He is said to have stopped the alleged attempt drowning when 2 neighboring sisters said they'd called 911. Gibbon of Beaconsfield, Buckinghamshire, admitted to pushing his daughter-in-law under the water, but denied trying to drown her. Police said she advised that she could not breathe and believed she was going to drown. She said she had to fight Mark in order to get away from him and from under the water, but he kept pushing her back under. Because Mr. Gibbon couldn't control his anger, he may find himself spending a lot more time in Florida than he'd anticipated. Ooh, maybe he can make it over to Magic Mountain.
I don't think so. I'm thinking something closer to the Glades.
I would want to go to that place where they have the world. What part of Disney is that? Where they have
Epcot
Center, where they have the world market sort of thing, and you walk around it, and you can have food from every.
It's by Epcot.
Yeah, I love that.
Or it was. I haven't been there in. Let's just say
years?
Kent Herbeck was still playing baseball back then,
So Kirby Puckett was still alive
and young and hitting. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, this guy's now been
My
charged.
kids were like Eric was like 6.
Right? This guy's now
He's going to be 40.
He's going to be charged with second-degree attempted murder
2.
and battery.
Not also 42.
Gibbon is a lighting technician who runs
That was
his
36 years ago.
own company, MRG Lighting. He's worked on music videos for the likes of Ed Sheeran, Sam Smith, and Paloma Faith. What do you bet that ends?
Ends?
Yeah.
I think ended might have been.
Well, yeah, except that he can call Sheeran up and say, "Hey, come on over for a swim. We got to talk."
Don't go, Ed. Don't go.
Have you been to Florida?
I have.
No, I meant him.
Actually, there's a young lady, a stand-up comedian, Kentucky girl who lives in L.A. now, and they have family in Florida. And she said, Florida people are crazy.
Yes, they are.
She said, let's go for a swim. And I'm thinking, cool. So I got my suit on, grabbed my towel, and we were going to the pool. No, we were just going to walk out to the backyard to this swamp-like area. You could see alligators.
Yeah. No, I'm not swimming in that.
She just hopped in like she was at, spa med thing. It was like,
Chomp.
come on in. No.
Oh, I'll wait right over here.
All right. Romantic baseball story.
Okay.
Number 1.
Numero
The
uno.
Milwaukee Brewers, who if baseball had a brain, would be the number 1 rivalry game with the Twins. Instead, they only play like one series in each town.
I know, that's sad, isn't it?
And I'm no longer a Twins fan until the poll ads sell the damn team.
I knew it. And they're not gonna.
And now
I saw
they're
the
not
headline
going to.
today. They're not gonna.
I read a story this morning in The Athletic, or an article that Aaron Gleeman had written, and there are so many things up in the air until the team is sold, blah, blah, blah.
Well,
And we're all hoping for better billionaires, which is a great line. And then the third comment was, well, this didn't age well. And I thought, oh, no.
No, because after the Twins won their second World Series, the poll ads figured out, well, it gets really expensive right after that.
Yeah.
And let's not let that ever happen again. And they've been pretty good at it since.
But they have new investors.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, tell
So
me.
my wife will be watching a lot of games alone, and I'm going to have to get Roku hooked up in the bedroom TV.
I'll get you access to a lot of rugby. You're going to love it. Now,
The Milwaukee Brewers are bringing manager Pat Murphy's eating habits to the fans. Murphy went viral.
you mean Red Man and chewing
You know
gum?
what's weird is everyone tells me, did you see this viral video? No. This one? No.
Yeah.
No.
Apparently, it's not just viral enough, is it?
I'm pretty well insulated. I've been inoculated. I took the shot.
There you go.
Never again. Murphy went viral in a recent interview for pulling a pancake out of his uniform pocket and taking a bite and even sharing the flapjack with the reporter as he detailed different ways he shoves food into his pockets to snack on in the dugout. Believe it or not, it gets to be a long day at the ballpark. The moment has spawned quite the movement in Milwaukee. So the ball club announced last Friday that Murph's Pocket Pancakes will be sold at American Family Field during Sunday games, which generally start about noon or 11, I guess, maybe, depending where you are.
And Stewie's out there somewhere going, pancakes.
Will be sold at American Family Field Sunday games, rest of the season. Murphy was asked before the Friday game what he thought of the promotion. A little late, he said.
He eats fish then.
Been doing this since 2017. Noting he occasionally has been keeping food in his pocket for about that long. Said it used to be mostly bagels. Because you'd have a bagel in the morning, right? And off you go.
I hear
And
you.
he said day games are the worst. The day games get away from you, and just sometimes need a little something. The
locker rooms don't have a stash of stuff?
Oh, God, they all do, yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, then what's he talking about?
Because then you'd have to walk back into the clubhouse to get to it.
How is he a professional athlete?
He's a manager.
How is he send a bat boy.
Listen, I don't trust waiters and waitresses not to spit in my food. So. The Brewers, by the way, since introducing Murph's pancake, actually, since he whipped it out of his pocket the first time that started this.
Don't say whip it out. You
Pancake.
scare me to death.
The pancake.
Fine.
Anyway, since first the video,
Yeah.
and now they're selling them,
Yeah.
the Brewers haven't lost. As of this,
This is going to continue.
they're 11-0.
Well, then.
I'm guessing, like Perkins and IHOP are going to do a great business around the Milwaukee area
This is going to be wonderful. Good time to start a breakfast restaurant.
till they lose.
So, I have a couple of amazing tales for you here.
I have my doubts.
Vesna Vulovic was a Serbian flight attendant
Vesna.
who survived the highest fall without a parachute. 10.16 kilometers.
That's a lot of kilometers.
6.31 miles or 33,333 feet.
Splatable distance.
No,
I
very
believe is a
much.
scientific term.
Very much. It happens every now and again.
It does?
Oh, yeah. There was a guy in World War II who was a tail gunner.
That's not now and again.
Well,
That's 80 years ago.
well, she did this back when? 1972.
Yeah,
So what's the difference between World War II and 1972?
30 years,
Yeah, shut up.
give or take.
Every now and again.
Sure. Your nows are much longer than my agains.
She was the sole survivor of JAT Flight 367 after an explosion tore through the baggage compartment on the 26th of January of 1972, causing it to crash near Srbska, Czechoslovakia.
And I'm just hearing about it now?
Yeah. Air safety investigators attributed the explosion to a briefcase bomb. You remember back in the 70s, we used to get the
Hey.
bombings of the...
Hey,
What?
I've seen airport.
Yeah, me too. Better yet, I've seen Airplane, which I think is the better documentary.
I'd say they're about even as documentaries go.
Air safety investigators attributed the explosion to a briefcase bomb. The Yugoslav authorities suspected that emigre Croatian nationalists were to blame, but no one was ever arrested. Vesna was actually kind of crushed in part of the fuselage that acted like a cushion when it descended into a snowy forest. So through the trees and into the deep, soft snow.
So she wasn't actually headed for grandma's, but
Vulovic spent
over
days
the
in a
river and through
coma
the trees. Not like that.
and was hospitalized for several months.
You would think.
She suffered a fractured skull, 3 broken vertebrae, broken legs, broken ribs, and a fractured pelvis.
And a partridge. Yeah.
She made an almost complete recovery, but continued to walk with a bit of a limp. She had little to no memory of the incident and no fear of flying in the aftermath.
I would have had 2 different things.
What?
I would have remembered the entire freaking thing, and an airplane couldn't come within 10 feet of me without hitting it with holy water and a crucifix.
Despite her willingness to resume work as a flight attendant, JAT Airways gave her a desk job negotiating freight contracts, feeling her presence on flights would attract too much publicity. But I think that was just the public thing. I think they're afraid that she was, bad influence on flying.
She and the plane didn't get along.
Yeah. Now this one's even better.
I doubt it.
Calvin and Zatara Spencer of Portsmouth, Virginia, won a lottery prize on March 12th of 2014.
Okay.
They won $1 million in a Powerball drawing.
Okay.
So now they've got the $1 million, right?
Well, after taxes.
Yeah, well, 2 weeks later, Calvin won $50,000 playing the Virginia Lottery Pick 4 game. He'd purchased 10 tickets with the winning numbers of 6666. That gave him 10 prizes worth $5,000 each. 1 day later, Spencer won another $1 million prize on a Virginia Lottery Scratcher $100 million cash extravaganza ticket he purchased at a local 7-Eleven.
Why does this feel about the time the floor boss in Vegas would come over and ask to talk with you?
You gotta, but that's not all.
Of course not.
They won those three inside of 1 month, right?
Yeah.
And so I went looking, where are they now? What are they doing now? Do they live, in the south of France? Do they, or do they live on Sardinia?
Are they kings of the world?
Exactly. Well, I didn't find that out, but I did find out that in 2017, Calvin matched all 5 numbers in a February 1st cash 5-day drawing to win that game's $100,000 top prize.
Well, it's, funds are running a little low.
At that point, I'm not sure I'd even go to pick it up. I mean, is it even worth it?
100. Hey, kid.
Go get this for me.
I got 20 grand for you to go pick up this check.
Calvin said, I feel like I'm good at it.
And I feel like I'm cynical, Calvin. How much you want to bet the IRS is his best buddy?
Well, they take the taxes out before they give you anything.
I know.
So
that's why when I figure my lottery winnings, hey, I could win $8 million. That means I'd have what? Well, I live in Minnesota.
100,000
so
and change. Oh, everybody loses half minimum.
Oh, but that's just Minnesota. Would take the half.
Oh yeah,
because they're bastards, and I still live here.
That's right. When you could be living in Texas with DeBone,
Montana, Wyoming, Alabama.
Hey, maybe you ought to move in with DeBone.
South Dakota would be good.
You and DeBone would be good roommates.
We would not. I have certain mannerisms that I like to. I'm set in my ways.
Oh, is that what you're trying to say? Yeah.
Sure. Baseball, romantic story number 2, you swine. Tampa Bay was facing the Yankees. If you're a baseball fan, you already know this story. July 31st, Tampa Bay, New York, the Yankees playing in the Bronx. No longer, of course, in the house that Ruth built because, well.
That had to be torn down.
A whole nother story. One player, though, according to the Associated Press story, won today regardless. 28-year-old Jose Caballero started the game with the Rays, played 6 innings. During the 7th inning stretch, though, he was, in fact, traded to the Yankees.
Of course he was.
The deal was announced after the rain-delayed game, which the Yankees won. Jose reportedly hugged his teammates goodbye in the Tampa dugout, walked over to the Yankee dugout to conduct his post-game interview.
I like that. Well, I really tried to beat me today.
How can you not love baseball?
I love the guy who was this year. He was traded in a doubleheader.
Yep.
And I think he played for both teams that day.
Only person to ever do that.
Yeah. Well.
You would think with all the doubleheaders and things that have been played,
yeah,
somebody would have thought of it earlier.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.